Now that we've got a classroom, we need to get students into it. There are several ways to do it. The first way is for them all to enter this class code. All they have to do is go into Classrooms and then join and put in this code. Now I can make it nice and big. So if I want them all in one room, I can get them all into the room and they'll be asked to put in a code and they type in this code. It is case sensitive, so it will take a while and some of them will type it wrong if they've got the younger end of the school. But that is the quickest way to do it because once it's done, they're in that classroom for good. So that's one way we can do it. You could also email them this code. You could copy and paste it. You could write it on a whiteboard. You could stick it in a planner. You could do whatever you want with it. As long as the children have that code, they can access to it. Safest way to do it is to do it in the room because then only people who are in the room who can see the code on the board can log in. You're not going to get other people coming into your classroom from outside, say if you published it on the internet. Obviously, for this video, this is a dummy classroom, so you can enter that code if you want and come and join. You won't find anything exciting in here for me. Other options are you can go into the people tab, which remember that's all about the people in the classroom. You can see that there's me as a teacher, and you can go into the students. At the moment, I've got no students, so it says just give them this code, however you want to do it. There is a plus button here for inviting students. If you want to do that, all you have to do is type in their email addresses. Now, if you know the children's email addresses, that's fine. If they've all got an individual email address, it will go out to all of them, and then they have to follow a link. They don't have to put the code in, they can just follow the link and click into the classroom. You need to know a lot of emails and then think, is it appropriate? Other option as well is you could, if you really wanted to, send them QR codes, but getting a bit fiddly now by now. We also have the option to add co-teachers as well. So as me as a teacher in this classroom, I can add a co-teacher, which gives someone else the same privileges as me. So if I have another adult, say my job share or supply cover, I can add them. Now, as the owner of this classroom, I can add a teacher and then I can also remove them at a later date. So if I know I've got someone covering a one lesson, I could just have them in my classroom for a lesson and take them out again if I wanted to. Or I might want to invite someone in for monitoring. But as an owner of the classroom, I have control and I can let them leave when I want. So that is how we can add people to the classroom. The easiest way, I think, start of the year, get that code up on the board, get them all logged in, first lesson done. Obviously, someone joins you during the year, just give them the code and get them into the classroom. Once they're done, they stay in. That is a really powerful feature and they will be always available for your class. And a child can be in more than one classroom.